My name is SoulsReaper, and I send this message to anyone out there, refugee among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
Hey y'all, welcome to SoulsReaper Healing. Today, I'm going to do a collective for all signs. When I started shuffling the cards, the first one I heard was Cancerian, so Cancer energy, you guys are going to be first. And then we will just go through the zodiac signs. So let's get started. Cancer, first card you got is number 4, Venus, love. The next card out was Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Sorry, I was trying to get my my eyes to focus here. Next card out was number 99, Compassion. Bottom of the deck for the Black Moon Astrology is a 42 South Node Life Debts. That equals a 6. Bottom of the deck for Numerology Oracle Spiritual Partnership, number 27, which equals a 9. So you've got 9s there. And then the bottom of the deck for the Soul's Journey is Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a lot of purple on the board. Purple is crown and third eye. I feel like a lot of you are in a space right now where there's a lot of transition taking place in the love sector. It seems to me like you're calling a judgment on probably a particular relationship or something in your life that no longer serves your highest good, and that's what this South Node Life's Debts has to do with. Yes, our South Node is things that we have perfected in previous lifetimes, and we already know how to do those things this lifetime. It's just coming into that awareness, understanding that we do know certain things, but you have to merge those things with your North Node. So you can look on your birth chart and find out what your North Node is. But what I'm feeling is Cancerian, you guys are possibly going through some endings right now. Making a judgment call on some, maybe a particular relationship. And you're being asked to have compassion with yourself, first and foremost with yourself, and then that energy will be projected towards others, you know, involved in this situation, to be open and compassionate. With these 3 being 9s, you're toward the end of a completion of a cycle. And with a spiritual partnership, it's possible. I mean, you know, we all know with endings there is a new beginning. So I feel like it's saying, you know, this is preparing you for a spiritual partnership that you have coming in. A lot of us are going through heart chakra awakenings at this time. So be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Understand that we are humans, and in order for things to change, we have to make changes. We can't continually live in our South Node and expect that everything is going to be fine, you know. Excuse me. Your South Node is kind of like a comfort zone. And when we stay in our South Node too long, then things start changing. You'll start seeing things kind of try to fall by the wayside. Maybe a lot of disruptions, a lot of chaos, possibly. A lot of things ending, going away, wanting to change up your daily routines, wanting to change up maybe the way you handle certain situations, or maybe the way that you speak. You'll start noticing these changes. That's why when I have certain epiphany moments and realizations, I jot them down in a journal, which helps with my own growth tremendously, because then I can look back. So that may be something that you want to do at this time. I mean, you can come up with your own plan of, how you can recognize the patterns and what you want to utilize to help you and assist you, whether it's keeping a journal, talking in your phone, that talk to text thing, or just some way that you can assist yourself in this current situation that you are going through. And it's just really imperative, to be loving towards yourself and very compassionate towards yourself. And when you do that within yourself, that energy is projected outwards. So I feel like this is the message for Cancers today, with the changes we've got planetarily, with Uranus going retrograde and different things going on with the planets. We're shifting into the full opening of the heart chakra, and actually embracing that. That's why the Judgment card is here, is embracing what you really want in this life, and whatever changes have to be made, you are embracing that at this time. So be compassionate with yourselves, Cancers. Everything will... Sorry about that. I had it on Pandora and it went to commercial. But just take some time to yourself. You will want to do some reflecting. But most of all, be loving to yourself. This is the message I have for you guys. And I will see you guys very soon. On to the next sign. Hey Pisces. You guys are the next sign up for a quick read for all signs. The card that you guys got is Air Element Communicating, number 39, which is a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Next card, Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. That card always reminds me of the will or completion. Next card out, Moderation, 14, which equals a 5. Bottom of the Soul's Journey, Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Loneliness, I know that I'm never alone. Bottom of the Numerology Oracle, Spiritual Partnership, 27, which equals a 9. And then at the very bottom of the Black Moon Astrology is a number 10, Neptune Sacrifice. I noticed when I was shuffling, your all's energy was like, it took a little bit for the cards to come out, because I shuffle until one pops out, or flies out, or however. but it was taking a little while for that to happen. So I feel like you guys haven't been communicating what you're feeling. And I kind of feel like with this moderation card showing here, and then this Neptune sacrifice card, this card represents the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is usually illusions, confusion. It can also be different things, mysticism and all that other, but I'm really feeling like I'm feeling a little bit of escapism with your all's reading. Especially relating to these two cards here with your Neptune sacrifice card and your moderation. I feel like you're being asked to look at something that you may be overdoing. Maybe, like I said, with this escapism thing, could be overdoing something, some sort of addiction type deal, drinking. It can be anything, honestly. Movies, music. It's just stuff that you're just consistently doing to escape certain thoughts. Because over here you have forgiveness and loneliness, and I feel like some of you guys may feel like you are alone, but you guys are Pisces, you know, you guys know that you are not ever truly alone. You know these things, but with it being next to the forgiveness card, there's something that you need to forgive yourself about, or someone. And with this being on the bottom of the deck, and when I just did Cancers, and this was on the bottom of the deck for theirs, a spiritual partnership. So I feel like, honestly, you are going to you're being asked with this communication to communicate clearly. You're going to have to step out of this this energy of escape, whatever you're using to escape, you know, to where you're either not thinking about certain things that you deep down are really hurting you. And to look at what is it that you're escaping into, that you may be doing in excess. I feel like some of you know that you have a spiritual partnership, or you're being prepared for a spiritual partnership. And this communication can also be not necessarily that you're communicating to someone. It can be receiving, asking you to release this confusion and reduce whatever you're doing in excess so that you can receive the downloads that you need to receive. Could be the ones that you're trying to escape from. This escapism thing that I'm feeling is that you've either received downloads about something that you're having difficulty forgiving, either yourself or someone else. And it's in turn with this excess and escapism, you're having this sense of loneliness, even though you know you're not alone. So in order for you to move towards this, because This card is your guidance, your clarity over what this is. So, once you can understand that you're not alone, because I'm kind of seeing this like this here, because this is guidance and this is your clarity on the guidance. So you're being asked to step out of this illusional state, illusion, and mind your thoughts. Something in your mind is telling you that you're alone, and your clarity on this is to switch up those thoughts. I feel like you're telling yourself this too much, or you are stuck in some sort of illusion. And it's making you feel like you're alone. But I feel like with this forgiveness, once you can forgive yourself and others, it will open up, because all of us are in this space right now where the heart chakra is being opened, and they're asking you with this forgiveness card, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So when you can forgive yourself or someone else, you will release that resentment factor, and that will in turn help you open your heart chakra. And once you open to the flow of love, of self, that energy will be projected outwards, and you'll be able to release this loneliness. Because I kind of feel like you're kind of stuck in this illusion. Keep getting illusion and escapism. But I feel like that's, the guidance that they're giving you is that once you can understand this, and Pisces, you guys are very smart, especially when you've been here many, many, many lifetimes. Once you can look at what it is you're doing in excess to escape this, whatever this is within you that you're needing to forgive, yourself or another, this will help you to move forward towards your spiritual partnership. I kind of feel like that's what's blocking you at the moment. And this escapism or illusion state is keeping you there, which is something that you've created. Maybe not ready to face. But I feel like that's what you're being asked, though, especially with that communication card being the top of the spread. You're being asked to, whether it's to receive the downloads, to allow the downloads to come in, or whether it's to allow the messages, to, it's like access to your subconscious mind, so that you can clear this energy that you've been holding on to. Or this is actually you guys, Pisces, communicating this to another person. Forgiveness for another person. But this is what I have for you guys. I'm going to go on to the next sign, and I will see you guys soon. Scorpio, you guys are up next. Scorpio gang, I'm a Scorpio sun. Alright, you guys, these two were stuck together. Scorpios are just wanting more, I guess, more information. Right now, these two came out for your current influence. Black Moon Lilith, Mystery, which is a 12, equals a 3. And North Node, Life's Purpose, which is a 41, which equals a 5. And those two were stuck together because I've been only doing one card for the influence. Underneath the deck, sorry guys, I'm working on this new spread, so this is your underlying energy, which is Mercury retrograde reinvention. Number 51 equals a 6. Purpose came out for guidance. I know what I'm here to do. And on the bottom of that deck is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And then on this side, which is your clarity on this spread, you had two cards come out again. 11, individuality, and number 2, patience. And underneath the deck is the number 48, financial discipline, which is a 12 and equals a 3. So you have 3, 3, 6, 11, 2, 5. Any of those numbers could mean something to you, may mean something to you, may not. But I feel like Scorpios, you guys we always go through death and rebirth. We know this as Scorpios. We're always transitioning. We're always changing. So this change at the bottom here doesn't surprise me at all. But with this purpose card here, and then you've got life's purpose there. Your guidance is you're being asked to step into your purpose. And with this reinvention down here, we are definitely in a state right now to where we are reinventing ourselves. Changing, letting go of the old patterns, people, places, things. And allowing that change. Because over here we have individuality and patience as your clarity. So be patient with yourself and others. Being in harmony with yourself and your individuality on who you are, who you truly are. Because that's what happens when we step into our life's purpose. We have to embrace our individuality. We have to embrace our true, authentic self in order to step into this purpose. With that mystery up there, I just feel like that is just letting us know that when we step into our life's purpose and we start moving forward with our life's purpose, there is mystery to it because, we don't know what's at every turn. Scorpios, we are very intuitive, and we do transition a lot. But that's another thing that I feel like we're having to embrace at this time, is that there is mystery in this, and we're not always going to know the answers. And I know, guys, Scorpios, we're researchers. We love to research things. We love to find the answers. And I feel like we're being asked in this time to just embrace the mystery of the life's purpose. And some of you may be in a space to where you're not really sure what your life's purpose is, and that's okay. I feel like that's also what this is saying is you may not know yet. You may not know exactly what your life's purpose is. But we do know that there are changes going on, and we are in a state of reinvention. And with this Mercury retrograde card, which I feel like we are, I think I did hear one of the astrologers say something about Mercury either going in or is in retrograde. I know Uranus is retrograde now. But this gives us time to look at the things that we want to change, to step into that, to step into the new changes, allow them in, be patient with ourselves. With this financial discipline here, it's also asking us to be more aware of our finances, more aware of where we're spending our money, how we're spending our money, how we're spending, our time, and what label are we putting on our finances? Is it an old pattern, of belief that maybe some of you got from childhood, from your parents or whatever, believing money was a certain way, instead of having a relationship with money, a good relationship with money, having more of a negative relationship with money. That's something that I myself have been working on at this point, ridding myself of the old patterns of belief and embracing the changes, wanting to move toward our life's purpose and embrace that. And it's just asking us to look within. While everything is retrograde, this is giving us the time to get these things into place. Allow the changes. Get your finances in order, to where you know that is squared away. And whatever changes you're wanting to make regarding finances, regarding your spending habits or spending behaviors, or even, like I said, your relationship to money, we are changing that dynamic. We're going within and changing that pattern, whether it's just a pattern of belief or a mindset. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Embrace the mystery of our life's purpose. We know things are going to change. We're Scorpios. We're used to change. We have death and rebirth almost every day, don't we, guys? We got this. So thank you, guys, and I will see you soon. Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Sorry, guys, I had to get a drink. Alrighty, Taurus. The two cards that came out, because you had two stuck together just like Scorpio did. Number 3, Mercury, Mind, and 32, 8th house, Endings and Beginnings. 32 equals a 5. Mercury is a 3. This is your current influence right now. So Mercury and 8th house, endings and new beginnings. This is your guidance. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being and growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And this is your clarity on this spread. Compassion, number 99, and number 96, forgiveness. I believe Cancerian energy got compassion. And Pisces had forgiveness. So, and then Scorpio had life's purpose. So, I mean, I feel like the water signs, it seems like they're kind of all going through similar type stuff, but so you may have water in your chart, whichever Taurus is. This is, I mean, we have all signs, guys. So you may have water significant in your chart, whether it's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You may have it somewhere significant in your chart to have similar cards, especially with a life purpose there at the bottom of the deck. But I feel Taurus, as most of the signs right now are going through changes, endings, and beginnings. Your current influence being the 8th house, and you'll have to check your own birth chart and see what you have in the 8th house and where it's influenced. But that being a 5, 5s represent change. Sometimes chaotic type change. And then Mercury, with that being a 3 and mind. I want to see what card that is in the tarot. Because to me, I mean, with the number 3 and then mind, it just reminds me of the 3 of Swords, but it doesn't mean that that's what it is. That's why I want to see what card. Okay. It's the Magician. Yeah, number 3 is the Magician. Speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adaptness, arguments, technology. So, as the rest of the signs, we are a lot of us going through a heart chakra awakening. Some of your other chakras as well, but I feel like with this life's purpose, you're knowing that there has to be endings in order for new things to begin. You have to make room. So we have to make space for the new. And in turn, that means letting go of people, places, or things. Kind of, with the Virgo energy that we're going into now, with the new moon in Virgo, we're all kind of doing a lot of, I guess you would say, spring cleaning. And that's not just of your home, it's also cleaning of the mind, body, spirit, maybe cleansing of some past life energy. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I kind of feel that with that 8th house card. And then transitioning from this blame, because with it being next to growth, it's saying that we are accepting responsibility for our well-being. We understand that to place blame on something outside of ourselves, that is victim consciousness. And we understand that now, and knowing that in turn has created the growth in our consciousness and our awareness, understanding that we are the creator of what goes on in our life. What is within us is projected outside of us. So as within, so without. So whatever we are within is what is projected. And we are understanding that now, and the guidance is telling you that we have grown. And we will continue to grow. It's a never-ending thing. We're always growing. And your clarity over the entire spread is asking you to be compassionate. Be compassionate with yourself, first and foremost, but also others. And be forgiving of yourself and others. Because we are all going through different things at this time. I know myself personally, it's been pretty interesting past couple months, and now we're stepping into this new energy and embracing our life's purpose. So we're kind of in the state, Taurus, of kind of like weeding a garden. You know, getting the last few little things straightened up, you know, Virgo energy, getting organized, cleaning up, tidying up, releasing old energy. Some of you can be also wanting to do a cleansing of your space, more maybe spiritual baths. But yeah, I feel like that's what's going on with the Tauruses right now. And honestly, I don't know why I got that Three of Swords with that, but I was thinking in number 3, and then it says mind. And swords are our mind, our mental energy. And so I kind of put those two together. And some of you could be dealing with a old heartbreak or releasing of that. Like you're at the point where you've healed from that, and now you are releasing that, because like I said, that I got that with that card, the Three of Swords, and then right next to it is endings and beginnings, 8th house, which is a 5, which is change. So maybe changing the way you're looking at a heartbreak that you used to look at it one way, now you look at it a totally different way. You're seeing it from a higher understanding, a higher viewpoint. So you're able to release that and grow in your consciousness and awareness. So that is what I have for you guys. Have a great day, Taurus. I will see you guys soon. Hey, Capricorn. The sea goat. You guys are up. Alright, your first card out, which is your current influence, is 6th house routine, which is number 30. The bottom of the deck, or the underlying energy. Getting used to the spread, guys, so bear with me. Water element sensing, which we know water is emotion. The next card out, which is your guidance, is pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And then under the deck for that one is service. I feel good when I can help others. And then your clarity over the spread is an 88, abundance. And the bottom of that deck is a 93, happy ending, which equals a 12, which also equals a 3. So you've got 3, 3, and then you've got 4. 8, 8. You could possibly be seeing these numbers. 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 8, 8, 4, 8, 8. or 9-3. Any of those numbers may or may not apply. I feel like with this being your current influence, Capricorns, you guys are making some changes to your routine, or you're getting into, because the 3 is, you know, in the tarot, the 3 of Wands is a waiting on your ships to come in type of energy. So I feel like with this 3, it is establishing that new routine. Because I don't see anything out here as far as like the change card or the Scorpio card or any. I mean, there is a water card down here, which is emotions. But I feel like you've made the changes to your routine, and that's what's affecting you right now, or this is the energy that you're in right now, is a routine. Your guidance is asking you to look at self-love and to see things from a different perspective, like see yourself in everyone. Like treat everyone as if it was, you know, how you would want to be treated, that kind of energy. And then with service being right next to it, I feel good when I can help others. Giving back, not only to yourself, but others. But in this instance, I feel like because with this saying, I love myself, and I see myself in everyone, your guidance is to show yourself more attention. Because I kind of feel like with this, and this is the underneath side of the deck, which the underneath side of the deck is usually underlying things that may be in your subconscious that you're not aware of, or that you are aware of and you're just not wanting to face. But with service being underneath, I feel like it's showing that, you know, the Capricorn energy is giving a lot to servitude of helping others, but maybe needing to show more to self. Like that saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. And with this water element sensing here, I feel like maybe some of you have been in your emotions, or you're starting to feel some emotions crop up. And we're all in this place right now with the Virgo energy and all the other changes that's been going on planetarily. Having these moments to where we're stepping into, you know, we're feeling the opening of the heart chakra, and we're having these emotions come through, you know, maybe crying out of nowhere, or any kind of emotion. Maybe it can be emotions that you have hidden away for a while, or it can be emotions of joy. It seems to me like there are a lot of good things going on for you guys, you Capricorns. And this can apply to anyone with Capricorn. I mean, we have all signs in our chart. But most astrologers that I watch, they talk about your main signs is what you should focus on when you're listening to readings, you know, your sun, moon, your rising, or your Venus. And then it goes further into depth, you know, like what your Chiron is, or what your north node and your south node, and that's when you get further into the depth of your birth chart. But with this abundance here and happy ending, I feel like, because this is your clarity over these cards that are here. And I kind of feel like what this is saying is that, you have stepped into loving yourself more. It's either you have, or they're guiding you to love yourself more, to show more attention to self. And knowing that when you feel this love for oneself and you're open to your emotion, you're allowing the emotion, you're assisting others, you're helping others with things that you've already learned. And this abundance and happy ending is your clarity, your clarifier, saying that this is what's coming. If you continue, with this energy that you're in, this is your clarification. The feeling of abundance and a happy ending. Abundance is not just finances, guys. Abundance is anything. Anything that makes you feel happy is abundance. For your highest good, anything for your highest good, that makes you feel happy is abundance. And it doesn't have to just be money. I feel like we just, Capricorns, you probably just having to be a little patient. You might have some emotions going on. And either you're putting in place a new routine, or changing up a routine, so that you can give more to yourself and more to others by freeing up your daily routine. And allowing those emotions, because that's a 4. And 4s are your stability as well. But then, even though this is a water card, it's not a pentacle card. But having stable emotions, being stable within oneself. And I don't, with that 4, because 4s can be, 4 of Wands, but see, that's 4, and that's water, so that'd be like a 4 of Cups. So, and this may or may not apply, it might only apply to a few of you, but there may be an offer that you have received that you're not accepting, or you haven't decided yet if you want to accept whatever cup is being offered. That may only apply to a few of you. But that's what I have for you, Capricorns. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Hey, Virgo. This is for you guys. We are in Virgo energy right now. I did feel some tenseness in my back. I don't know if you guys are dealing with back pain, upper back pain, between the shoulder blade area. It's also in the area of heart chakra. A lot of us, the signs are going through heart chakra awakening, the opening of the heart chakra. Some of that can be attributed to that. The 2 cards you guys got out, which I've been pulling 1 for all the signs, but the last couple signs have gotten 2. 12th house, escape, and Taurus, I have. 12th house is a 36, and Taurus is a 14. 12th house, that one equals a 9, and the Taurus I have equals a 5. So a lot of changes. 5s are change. Nines are right toward the end of completion. So, could be something that Pisces had this too, an escapism type energy. The bottom of the deck, because this is the current influence that you're in right now, and the bottom is the underlying energy. So the underlying energy is earth element stability, which is a 38, which equals an 11. So I feel like you're in the Virgo energy right now, which we all are, with earth. Some of you could be focusing on stability, and also I kind of feel like with that escape card, and I have you're in a stable mindset right now. But maybe something that you have been trying to escape, you're having to face it. And I kind of get that because this card over here that came out for your guidance is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. But on the bottom of the deck, which is underlying, is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So maybe there was some kind of relationship, friendship that you were holding on to some guilt about. Or maybe having some feelings of guilt for letting go of a friendship. Because, I understand, guys, a lot of us have been in this energy of releasing people, places, and things that no longer serve our highest good. Sometimes we don't have to release them. The universe takes care of that for us. Sometimes if we let it go for too long, it will just end. So that could be the case. Either something you ended, something someone else ended, but either way, it's something that is happening for your highest good. And your guidance is asking you, it's asking you to see it from a different perspective, understanding that relationships, friendships, people, places, things, those are in our lives for a reason. Reason, season, or a lifetime. I'm kind of getting that, But you're being asked to release this guilt. Because whatever it was that you had to release or was released from you was for a reason. And if you're not sure what that reason is, then maybe it's something that you might need to go within yourself and see what it is within you that is making you feel like you have to be guilty about this, because it's a belief or it's a pattern, something that you need to look at. And then the cards that came out here for your clarity over the spread was number 1, new beginning, and 56, relationship change. And 56 equals an 11. And you've already got another 11 on the board. And then bottom of that deck is number 4, perseverance. 4s are... Every time I see 4, I normally see like a 4 of Wands, your stability, which we do have stability over here for Earth element. But your clarity is to embrace this new beginning, whatever changes have been going on, knowing that whatever ended needed to end. And also learning whatever lesson that relationship taught you. Persevering over that. No longer escaping whatever this was that maybe you didn't want to face. And we've all been there. Or it can also be that, something that you are facing at this time, because that is supposed to be your current energy. And with this 38, which equals an 11, Earth element, you are in your energy, your Virgo energy. And you're either establishing your stability, or it's possible that you're stepping into a new beginning, a new stable relationship. And that doesn't have to be with anyone. It can just be a new stable relationship within yourself. Feeling the stability within yourself. Because in order for us to be stable in life, in the 3D, we have to be stable within self first. For that to happen, you have to be what you want to see. Be what you want to live. So I feel like this is letting you know that whatever this was that you had to let go of, or that you felt guilty about, maybe it was something that happened in a friendship, you're releasing that and embracing the stability within yourself for a new beginning and a relationship change. Because that's something that needs to happen. Or you could be currently in this state right now to where you've already gone through whatever this was here. But with it being your guidance, I feel like this is what they're telling you, to let go of the guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped. You guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon.
So what now, new subscribers? We to be two immortals locked in an epic battle until Judgment Day and the trumpet sounds, or you could surrender.